Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Eduard. Well, it's not that new, I would say, but still it is interesting because it is designed in a 1/32 scale and it should be handy with a trumpeter kit. It's A-1H. I guess it's a well-known aircraft and I don't have to show the picture, but it's a big ad which includes 5 sets inside. Here you can see a small list of what is included here. Let's zoom in and you can see we have exterior, engine, remove before flight, interior, and also the mask set, which is shown under JX170. So we are going to check all this stuff together and of course see what will be actually changed with this set, because we have a commercial sample here and it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you will see in this video review. So first of all, packaging is standard. As you can see, it is sealed with a tape, so I'm going to use a knife in order to cut it. Just give me a second. And why this big ad collection is usually a bit more price efficient, because it gives you a possibility to save on the kits, especially if you plan to build your project, anyway, by using these sets which are included here. Then definitely you have to take a look, because it gives you a chance to save some money. Usually it's around 20-30%, which is really cool because you can spend this money on something extra, let's say. So now I'm trying to cut through this plastic tape and we will check everything together in a second. Just give me a second. In the meantime, I can also remind you that you can support us with a small donation. It's quite easy thing to do because we have a support DSV button on our website. And of course it's done via PayPal, so you will be deciding how much we'll get for new photo and video equipment. So first of all, I would like to show you that we have 4 large plastic bags, and then there should be one more because we had masks. Here it is. So 5 sets in total. We are going to start with masks and then gradually we will move on to other things which are included here. So just give me a second. It's a classic packaging for this type of set, and mask set, as far as I can see, it will be covering canopy parts. So here is the mask sheet. As you can see, it is pre-cut, so it should be ready to be used straight out of the package, and that's really cool because it will make it easier to work with this stuff. And next we continue with the application manual. So there is no surprise that you have to use the liquid mask because of the canopy shape, so be sure to have it in your storage, because otherwise it will be a bit weird that you have this space open on your kit and you won't be able to mask. Next we go on with exterior set. Again, the packaging is standard for this type of set, so I'm going to open it right now. And straight away I can say that there are 2 PE frets, both are unpainted. And we also have assembly manual in the middle, so I'm going to take it out right now and we will check everything together. First of all, we are going to take a look at the PE frets. So here is the first one, here is the second one, and it's amazing amount of parts, but let's not forget that we are dealing with a 1/32 scale set, so that's why it's really important that we have that many parts. And believe me, they will be visible once you install them because it's exterior set, so definitely apply them all in your kit because your model will only benefit from such stuff. And next we continue with assembly manual. So this one is printed in form of nice brochure, standard for Eduard. Here you can see it. Let's zoom out a bit, maybe close the camera. So what do we have here? First of all, we have the some upgrades for the tail landing gear wheel well, also for the tail fin. Next we continue with wing upgrades. As you can see, it will be upgraded both inside and outside, which is really cool because standard plastic does not include these features. And next we continue with some external features for brakes, also for landing gear legs. Here we have some parts for wing roots, and also I can see for this base, wing base, which can be opened. And that's really good because in 1/32 scale I can see that there are a lot of small things which are not copied in the original plastic. But that's not all, because we also have one more page. This one is fully dedicated to various armament. So even armament will get its own portion of the PE parts, which is really cool because it will make your model a bit more detailed. And I know some modelers who are like getting some PE parts and they don't want to involve themselves with resin parts, so that's where this PE will be handy. Next, we continue with an engine PE set. So first of all, again, we take a look at the PE fret. So engine on A1 is quite visible, so do not be lazy, apply all these parts. And as you can see, there are a lot of parts to be applied, and that's really cool because this will actually add some additional features to the kit. And again, some thin parts, they will require usage of tweezers, so be ready for this. I can see that even cooling parts will be upgraded. So it's not only the engine, and here you can see it on the assembly manual. So basically we are installing these internal rings in the cooling ports. We also upgrading some ignition wires. And here on the rear side you can see also some parts for the... Oh, I can see that these are bonnet panels actually, so, or cooling panels, which is really good. Especially if you plan to show the model on with an open engine, let's say. Next, we have removed before flight. I guess this thing does not need an extra introduction or opening, because as you can see here we have a PE remove before flight flags, and note that there are two types. We have a black and white, and also different shapes. So it's also a good thing, especially if you plan to copy aircraft in a parked position with all these flags in place. And next we continue with something what is not produced anymore, because it's a self-adhesive set. As you can see, it is designed for use with interior of this aircraft, and these parts are actually self-adhesive, but we are going to open it right now and we will take a closer look together. And just to give you an idea why it is not produced anymore, I think this set which we are reviewing at the moment, it was released somewhere in 2014, so that's why, I mean the PE set, so that's why Eduard decided to move on from these adhesive parts and do them as a normal parts. I think now you can get it as a, let's say, normal part without glue layer. But as you can see, these parts are pre-painted. They carry various elements for instrument panel, also for the pilot seat. Especially seat belts are really important, because in 1/32 scale not to have seat belts is really weird. And I think these parts look decent, so it's just a matter of careful application. And just to give you an idea what will be actually upgraded with help of these parts, again we are going to take a look at the application manual. So here you can see that we will be upgrading side consoles. Various control elements will be actually copied. They're not present in the original plastic, so that's really cool. And it's even more useful if you plan to open the canopy on your aircraft. Next, we continue with instrument panel and various internal bits, which are also not copied. So you can guess that the size of these parts is really small, so be ready to work with tweezers here and there. It even applies to this control stick, as you can see. Next, we continue with various parts for the combing panel, also for the... I'm not sure what is this. I guess that's the landing gear leg. As you can see, it will be also upgraded with help of PE part. And I just wonder why it is here. Note that seat belts, they should be assembled out of several parts. That will be quite a thing to do. And of course, next you install them on the pilot seat. So, and that's pretty much all. So, all in all, we get a really useful big ad for a big scale A-1H, and it should be available on official Eduard website. So if you would like to upgrade your Trumpeter plastic, definitely consider this release. And of course I will be happy to hear your opinion about such set. Write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.